the lines of the Brood War version, of course. Oh, Arthur's gonna love these spawns. Spawning here at the 6, it will be the purple Zerg, DieStar.
Yep, and then over on the 9 o'clock position, we have the red Protoss, Arthur.
So, and the reason why I think Mr. Arthur is going to like this map a lot is because, look at this, close by air positions.
Wait, it looks like you should be able to walk on the little path there. It's almost as if the main bases are connected.
Yeah, I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that actually looked like in Brood War. Yeah, it does look a little odd. I hope that that little bridge doesn't make sense. Oh, you know what's a funny story, right?
What?
Okay, so I thought there was a bug in one of the new maps on iCup, and it's called Wind and Cloud. And so behind naturals, right, to make the map look pretty, they put in like these, they make the cliffs go up and down to make the map look cool and stuff. Well,
yeah.
Apparently it's not a bug, but it's always been in all the maps. You can actually drop ghosts right behind the natural expansion, and and you can't see them because there's high ground in between. And you can nuke the whole mineral line, and you can't see the ghost. It's stupid. It's the stupidest shit ever. Like it's silly. It's dumb. It shouldn't happen, but it happens. So Arthur gonna be going for the Forge FE. A bit of a bigger choke right here, so that will help out for Zerg, of course. Smaller the choke, the worst for Zerg. And we'll see if DieStar will go for the standard 3-hatch style. But Arthur being really pesky with his probe right now.
Yeah. Still alive. It's regained almost all of its shields so far. Hasn't killed anything. It's still just a lowly Disciple.
So, if you were to choose right now, do you think DieStar can come back?
I think if for him to come back, he'd have to look at his timings and just refine it a bit more, because it just seemed off. Like he got the Ultralist in, but didn't make Ultras for about a minute or so.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So for him to come back, he needs to pay attention just a little bit more on to what buildings he has, and not just look at the model and possibly read it a bit more, because Queen's Nest is just an infestation pit, right? Like all of the models are still getting added and whatnot. So maybe he was just happened to be hitting hatchery SF.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So he has thrown out his 3rd hatch. So we gonna be doing some kind of macro play. If it will be Hydras, yeah. I mean, he won the game going Hydra, so I don't know. I mean, he could try that, that odd Ling style again, but he has yet to grab his gas. He gets it. Something that I've noticed is that these Zergs will get their lair ridiculously late. They just do not like getting their lair fast. So we'll see. Now there we go. Now I'm gonna be grabbing that gas. So
yeah,
Arthur getting his Cybercore, getting the +1 again. So it could be that Zealot timing attack again. Maybe with some Archon this time. Maybe. Because it could be. I feel like Zealot pressure is better with if the Zerg decides to go Hydras.
Yeah.
And he's throwing down his 4th hatch right now. He's never thrown down his 5th hatch in time, because it is 5-hatch Hydra out of 3 base. So he has kind of messed that up a couple times.
And right now, +1 weapons on the way and a robotics facility. I think what he should have done was put the robotics facility in the main, right next to that bridge/wall.
Okay.
Because then it'd be, instead of it taking triple the time, you know, if the robotics facility was right at the bridge/wall in his main base, it'd be so much quicker to hit his opponent's main.
I think. But wouldn't you want it to be hidden? You know? Like, so, I mean, not that really Arthur's that not predictable with his reavers, but yeah, this is an awfully fast robo. Yeah, he's getting the shuttle. Yep. Yep, and he's getting +1. And he's throw down a support bay. He's going to go reavers. Now, that'll be interesting if this will actually be effective enough. Now, again, no lair, I don't think, yeah. He's going to be doing a lot of Hydras coming out now. So he's going to try to push right here with a lot of Lings and see what he can do. So Arthur's going to have to retreat back. He sees all those units. But behind all this, you know, just like how the FD Terran worked in the TVPs we saw, this Reaver will probably hit whilst DieStar is continuing to rally to his opponent's base if he does decide to do that.
Yeah. Right now, the Reaver is getting made here, and Arthur only has the 4 Zealots at the moment. Just getting more Zealots, getting his Observatory and his Citadel of Adun now. Gravitic Drive on the way. So, yeah, it's going... But we'll have to see when this Reaver drop will hit. Because right now, DieStar already has his army here, and I guess this was the benefit of having close by ground. The Reaver isn't out yet, but it looks like the Reaver might be out in time to help defend. And yeah, looks like it's going to be out to defend now.
Yeah, I think I have to show that Reaver, unfortunately. And it looks like DieStar's actually going to get supply blocked by losing, 5 HP left over. But now DieStar has this really nice vision of Overlord south of Arthur's base to know if that shuttle's going to immediately come over there so he can react, of course. And now he's going to get the Spire. So where did he get his lair? Okay, so he just got his lair on his natural. Okay. But here comes the Reaver being picked up right here. Will he react in time? Making a ton of drones behind this. He won't have Scourge, but at the same time, DieStar is coming in here with his Hydras. And immediately Arthur will come back, help to defend with the Reaver right there. Again, Storm is going to be a better way to defend here.
That Scarab just went right through the forge.
Wow.
But, yeah, DieStar, he's moving forward. This Hydra timing, it worked.
Oh, wow. He kills the robotics before the Reaver can be made. We might just go on the ace match again from week 2. Arthur's in a lot of trouble. Really, all that DieStar has to do is make a ton of Hydras, and he should be able to deal with this just with no problem at all. He's going into a lot of gateways, and he's just finished up leg speed. So he's going to have a ton of Zealots. So actually... Oh, we have Mutas coming in here.
Yeah.
And again, this is so odd to go Mutas, but if Protoss is caught off guard, you know, they just die. There was a TSL 1 game I saw. Oh, wow. That's loud. But I saw a TSL 1 game, right? Like 2-3 days ago. And pretty much what happened was Protoss was just not ready for Mutalisks for a time. So the Mutalisks were tearing them up. And then it was like a dozen Mutalisks, and they died to like 3 Corsair. Like just 3. You just check the Stargate and be like, oh, well, you're done now. So for a short time, these Mutalisks can actually do a good amount of damage, but there are so many Mutalisks right here. GG from Arthur.